Hey there, Todd here, founder of Trading Analysis. I want to do a video about three things. One, why I burned out. Two, my employee Bennett Tyndall. And three, future of the business. So this video is targeted towards members of Trading Analysis, but I thought, why not put it out there on YouTube for everyone to see? Might as well put it all out there, right? So first, let's talk about Bennett. You've probably seen him on the YouTube channel here. He's been with me for 3 years now, and he actually led the Trading Analysis business. He was the head of the analysis team and was running the business as I stepped away over the last 2 years. If you're a customer of Trading Analysis, you would have seen that on Discord, and I think he posted something on Twitter too, that he had some really tough things going on at home. A personal loss of his dog of 16 years, which really shook him, as well as an ongoing family situation that's personal to him. I really feel bad for Bennett. He's a wonderful guy, and it's not the whole story. As you probably expect, Bennett's not with Trading Analysis anymore. Again, it makes me really sad to announce it. We've had a great run, and I'm sorry I didn't say anything sooner, but we've had several weeks of back and forth discussion about the business, where we've been, where we're headed, and ultimately Bennett wasn't in alignment with our goals. So he is accepted a job as an analyst for an Elliott Wave company that services institutional clients. I'm happy for him. I actually introduced him to the company he's going to, and it's all good. He's a wonderful guy. Best of luck. Now, to TA clients, I know some of you are missing him. He did great work, and you're used to seeing him every day, and some people have voiced their unhappiness as I all of a sudden step back in, because Bennett just said, all of a sudden, I'm done, and I need some time away. So it's just like that. I've been away for 2 years working on something else, which we'll talk about. And some customers at TA don't even know who I am, which is fine. But what's interesting, a long-term friend and customer, we call him GV, wrote on our company Discord here that people were complaining for weeks and months after I stepped aside to let Bennett come in, and now it's just the same thing. So let's talk about that. Why did I step away? I want to talk about why I burned out, and to do that, we need to look at the past. After 12 years of publishing and doing the advising other people how to trade, I was just burned on the model. I knew I had to step away and go after this next venture, and I really would miss the research clients that I had met and had become my friends. And I had to step away though for two specific reasons. Number one in this business is shady marketing. There's so much get-rich-quick crap out there, especially in the meme stock in the COVID era. It'd make my skin crawl. Traders would come into TA even before the meme stock with $5,000 account. If it wasn't $25,000 in 3 months, they'd send our customer service team some nasty cancel note and some nasty grams and all that. I just don't want to deal with that. Look, if I could take all of your small dollar accounts and make them into big accounts, I'd be worth billions of dollars and not making videos here on YouTube. I can promise you that. In fact, I don't like to ever disparage our industry or our competitors, but I have to. You'd be shocked how many trading gurus don't actually trade themselves, and the big ones too. Some show you these huge gains, but they have hedges on in other accounts. It's so shady. These are bloody waters you're swimming in, and I tell you, the sharks are circling you. I've always run my business such that if I recommend a trade, I have the trade on with my personal money, and I show it. I've been on CNBC and for a long time. My producers and directors have told me that's why they keep me on as a paid contributor for the past 10 years now. I just signed my 4th 3-year contract. And I was actually the first and last guy in the show called Trading Nation, which was sponsored by Charles Schwab. They ran for 6 years. And on that show, I traded live positions, live capital, week after week. I think I may be the only guy in CNBC to actually trade live capital. And the big reason, number two, is I wanted to take the next step in my career to legitimize what I've been doing over the last 12 to 14 years, even before that when I was on Wall Street. And I wanted to be always more than a research business. I wanted to formalize with wealth management. I knew it was going to be a digital-based venture, so I moved my family from New Jersey, where my wife's from, out of New York City to upstate New York, right here in Saratoga, where I'm from. Actually, I'm from Queensbury, which is where the Rockefeller tree in New York City just came from. Fun fact there. So that was 4 years ago. So in the time moving up, I knew I was going to go to the RIA, registered investment world. I learned everything I could. I studied. I became licensed. I even went to work for a $1 billion RIA here in town and learned everything I could. I even considered, I'm kind of embarrassed to say, going legitimate, like shirt and tie and talking to people about their 401 rollovers into a IRA. Then COVID hit. The market crashed, and the RIA I worked for really put the brakes on marketing, and that was really what I was brought in to do. So I wasn't happy there. I left, and true to my own nature, I'm an entrepreneur, and I had to start my own. Here I am. So in the past year, I built and launched my own wealth management business, New Age Wealth. I've been very happy doing it. We've done so slowly, methodically. I've been bringing on the proper systems and infrastructure, and clients have come on board, but something was missing. And I couldn't quite put my finger on it until now. So when running the longer term portfolios as I do in the RIA, there's a lot of work that goes into building those portfolios, right? But once they're up and running, I'm only adjusting those portfolios about once a month. So there's a lot of downtime. I'm actively watching the markets. And I really miss the markets day to day, in and out. I miss interacting with clients on the shorter time frames, and trying to go that traditional RIA wealth management suit and tie, like I didn't like that guy, right? So I have to be kind of more true to who I am. I miss being me in the trading analysis world. So all of this was during the COVID crash was happening. The meme stock rally was going, as I mentioned, and there was so much happening in the day-to-day world, but this is not a place to be acting on the market like in a traditional wealth management portfolio. We have clients in their 50s and 60s, and you can't be trading AMC and Bed Bath & Beyond and that stuff. So, I knew something was missing, and it bothered me that as I'm watching all of this happening, the trade analysis business had plateaued and even started to decline. So, as I was watching from the sidelines, watching TA, I was watching our analysis become shorter and shorter, almost on a day trading time frame. And this is not how I started the company, and this was not what I think is in the best interest of our clients. So, I've been a day trader, I've been a swing trader, I've been a position trader, I've been an investor, right? I've started trading when I was 18, 43, and each, I'd say, 5-year span of my trading world, stretches the time frame out, but I'll never forget what I learned, right? And I think for 95% of the traders out there, probably you listening, the best way to make money is holding stock and stock option positions in trending markets, right? Either up or down for several weeks to several months within your active portfolio, but then let your longer term portfolio work for you, right? So as I was watching the sidelines, I had this hollow feeling in here, and I realized that I needed TA and TA needed me. But I have a new baby in my life, which is the wealth management, which is called New Age Wealth. It's part of the family now too. I worked really hard to create her, and now I have two to deal with, and I have twins that are out there making noise, and I'm gonna take this video and go downstairs. Love you, buddy. So I'm used to kind of juggling two balls at once. So here, I'm gonna take it downstairs. So it became clear to me that I have to have one brand, be authentic to who I am, and be my true brand. I had to align the research business and the money management business with the same feel and message. I have to be who I am. I have to do what I believe in. I believe I'm very entrepreneurial. I think I like to have a lot of fun, enjoy life to the fullest, and have things be reflective of my passion for the business. I can't tell you how excited I am that what it's going to look like in a decade, and bring my renewed passion, focus, vision. I know what I need to do in the next 10 years to avoid these burnout feelings, how the business will be structured, and how I can best serve our clients. So how do we do it? Big picture, what I'm going to do is I am going to obviously continue to run the wealth management business and grow that into the future. I'm hiring a new guy on the wealth management side. I'm excited to talk to you about him. And basically what I need to do is create this environment where the research I'm doing for the wealth management, which, by the way, I'm going to launch a new equity portfolio that is much more actively traded. It's going to involve longs and shorts, option positions. I'm going to trade that live within the trading analysis members area. And I'm going to go through the research process of running a real multi-million-dollar portfolio inside of trading analysis. So that's the way I think that we can separate ourselves, and how I can avoid that burnout and sort of getting lowered into the parts and the depths of the industry that I don't like. So to TA members, here's what you can expect going forward. You can expect a regular nightly video. They've been long recently, and I want to do a Survey Monkey to get your feelings as to what the appropriate length is. Is it 15 minutes? Is it 30? Sometimes I've been doing 45. Maybe we break them up, do like 2 long videos a week and short updates. I'll talk to you about that. You're going to receive much more frequent trade alerts compared to the last 2 years in the stock market, stock option market, and crypto, right? The trade alerts, as I think the TA team has been getting too in the weeds of multiple LE wave counts, so that's a whole nother video that we'll talk about. We're going to simplify things. We're going to have more trade alerts that are building on top of that wealth management portfolio, as I mentioned. So you can expect about 10 to 15 names that will be in the portfolio. And as I said, I'm going to launch as a 4th equity portfolio within the wealth management business. The other thing is I'm going to have our development team begin building out a chart room. We used to have this a long time ago, so you can quickly go in and look at the major markets, S&P, NASDAQ, RUT, 30-year, 10, maybe 2-year bonds, some commodities, and look at the different wave counts. We're going to have those updated every single day. I'm going to return to my prior ways of doing educational courses in options and trading, risk management, LEWA, Fibonacci, intermarket analysis. We're going to have more training because I feel like there's a big void there. Next thing is we're going to have a morning update in our Discord service. The video is going to come out the night before, and then in the morning, anything that happened overnight in Globex Futures, we're going to update you on. So expect that in the morning. We're also going to do afternoon update. If I check in, if something developed during the day, obviously I'll let you know. If nothing happened, we're just going to say not much is going on here today, nothing with our positions. Look forward to the nightly video update. And of course, if there's a busy session, we're going to have more updates for that. The big one that we've had a problem with is chart requests. And this is a big thing that I think really burned Bennett out, was the constant chart requests. And if people didn't get them answered, they felt slighted. They're going to be scheduled and delivered. I think we're going to go 3 times a week. We're going to bring each one of our guys on the analysis team in to do chart requests. They'll be between 60 and 90 minutes on predetermined slots. So look out for a time frame there. Chart requests can't be on demand going forward. We can't be your on-demand analyst. It's not scalable. We have a lot of other things going on to continue to deliver a good business for you. So we just can't be all day delivering chart requests to you. I hope you understand. It's not within the scope of this relationship. Okay. I think the mission is clear going forward. Hang on. Again, I can't tell you how excited I am as we go into our next decade, aligning the wealth management with the research business, show you how real portfolios are run and the level of clients that we have at TA. You guys, some of you already know, you just like to see our process. We're going to be involving more of the team, the existing team, in the product that we're proud to deliver to you. Again, best of luck, Bennett. Miss you, man. You always have a home here, but I know you're going to do great things, and all the best. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stepping into our TA family and letting, participating in the process of communicating to TA clients. I'll be doing the nightly video. Guys, have a good night, and look forward to a lot more updates here on YouTube as well. Take care.